rods are rigged up, tackle bag is ready, and we are going largemouth fishing. We're actually going out with my buddy Jacob Williamson. We're not riding the Champ today, but we're doing largemouth fishing. And for me, largemouth fishing is a lot easier than early season ice out smallmouth. Ice out smallmouth are really, really tough. They suspend over bait. They hang out in the middle of the lake. Doesn't matter how small it is. And for me, I just want to go throw moving baits, throw bait cast setups, and cover water for largemouth that are pushing shallow, feeding on bluegills and other bait fish up in early season grass. If you guys want to check out the baits that I have rigged up for early season cold water largemouth fishing, you can go check out the video that I just posted. It talks about my top 5 early season largemouth baits, including one that you guys probably don't throw. Kind of gets overlooked, especially up here in the Midwest. So the lake we're going to, from my understanding, is a shallower body of water with bluegill feeding largemouth, which is, to me, what I grew up doing. I grew up fishing for these bass that are keyed in on bluegill, pushing up around shallow water, isolated pieces of cover in the water, grass patches, wood, laydowns, stumps. That is what I grew up doing. Right now, we're right in the middle of a warming trend. So it was really, really warm, like 70 plus degrees on Tuesday of this week, and then it cooled back down. Actually got snow on Wednesday and Thursday. And now today it's supposed to be about 62 degrees, tomorrow 71. So these fish should be making a push up shallow to feed. Well, we're gonna roll into Jacob's here, hop in his truck, get to the lake, go catch some bass. I'm very excited. And hopefully some of the predictions I made for today are going to pan out. You ready to catch a couple fish?
I mean, we might catch 1 or 2.
I'm excited, dude.
It's pretty early in the year.
The fact that it's March 3rd, we're coming out here to catch some bass, largemouth. It's really exciting. So, smaller body of water. Like I mentioned in the intro, I love coming largemouth fishing this time of year. Fish will tend to push up shallow a lot earlier, and you don't have to be out in the middle of the lake necessarily hanging a minnow. So that's kind of the goal for today. We'll see what all happens. We're going to get on the water, get the boat launched. I'm going to help Jacob so he doesn't have to do everything by himself. And I'll catch you guys here in a second.
It's a little bit colder out here though.
Yeah, coming off that water. So water temp is 40.8, and I'm going to start with this jig. So it's a 1/2 ounce Beast Coast Little Mag with goat colored trigger craw, which is like my go-to anytime I'm largemouth fishing, and it looks like they're going at 90. Right on that drop. I wanted to eat this lipless, just...
You get 8?
I hope so.
Oh, I would tie one on immediately.
I love a lipless bite. I brought a 3/4 just in case they got on it. I got actually a handful of chatterbaits.
I'm just waiting. The first fish that bites this thing...
I'm sorry, buddy. The first one...
He's going to get... Like, you ever see those pranks where they put airbags underneath the seats?
Yeah.
Dude, the first fish that bites is going to... is going to not have a good day.
The best part about fishing so early, too, is, like, everything feels big.
And the other thing is, like, you don't know if you're going to come out here and catch 20 or not get a bite the whole day.
I know. There's one. Super soft bite, though. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. He just touched it. Yeah, that is a really good one. Actually, if you got a net, we might as well not get our hands wet.
We're in a tournament.
If we were in a tournament, he would have lost it before I even turned his head.
We wouldn't even got a bite. 2 pounder.
Thank you. Oh, first fish of the year, dude. Thank you. Look at that. Lipless crankbait. Cold red crushers. Oh, thank you, dude. I just barely hooked him too. That hook came right out.
He's built pretty good.
That is a nice
fish.
fish.
Be over 3. He's just thick.
He is a thick one.
Here,
Let's put him on the scale. We're having a little friendly competition with Jacob's dad, who's right over there, and we're gonna get him on the scale just to see. But that's a nice fish to start the year.
Oh wow.
Are eyes heavy?
No, 302.
Okay, our eyes are right on.
3-pounder for the first one of the day.
Heck yeah. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Bye. Bye. Oh my god, dude.
There's a whole bunch of them. You might want to. How deep are these? I don't know if my bottom fold with that. I think it's worth a couple casts in through here, huh?
Ooh.
You get that?
I might have just come through something, but yeah, it felt good.
That's a decent one.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
2.5 pounds.
Dang, son! They're eating it on the damn float, dude. Did you see how hard they come up on it when it was floating?
Dude, he was all...
Every time that it would float up. Man, I gotta slow this thing down and let it float.
That'd be just a piss poor way to catch one.
I'll take what I can take.
At this point.
Take what I can get.
On it, dude. I'm 2.5 pounder. Look like.
Uh-huh. Get up close, make a good cast of that. Oh, those are fish.
All of them are, yeah. Those aren't.
That's not grass.
Hammered.
That's a good one, dude. You want the net?
Oh, sure.
That's me too. That's me too. I don't want to get my hands wet.
Yeah, you barely nipped it, dude.
Super light, right?
One hook on the corner of his mouth.
Good work. One hook.
On the outside.
Light bites, dude. Light bites.
These fish are freezing. 2 1/4.
2 1/4. There's, I mean, we're getting there.
I mean,
First one of the year, dude. Broke it in.
It's February. You can't really ask for much more, right?
Yeah.
March now, isn't it?
Just barely March. But dude, I normally don't fish till end of March.
I know. This is how you can get spun out pretty easy.
Mm-hmm. When you see all these fish and you start chasing them around and chasing different things, and then all of a sudden you get in your own head instead of just saying, okay, well, we got 2 bites on a lipless, slow, you know. Mm-hmm. Man, they're on those stalks of grass though.
Yeah, just sit down.
There's one giant. Yeah, big dude.
4-pounder?
If it's a bass, it's huge. Oh, he hit it funny. I reeled it into him.
Still 2.5 or whatever.
Yeah.
You said it's...
Oh my god, look at how red their lips are, bro.
I know. They're hitting it.
Look at those red lips. People say that's from craws. I think that's cold water. These fish are ice cold. Thanks, buddy.
2.5 pounder?
Uh-huh. That's an elbow fish. Normally when they eat this thing, they eat it. We're targeting these isolated grass patches out here in like 3 to 9 foot of water is where most of our successes come. And messing with this 360 as well to kind of locate some of those, but that's been our biggest key today, is just targeting these isolated grass patches. A lot of them are bigger than just 1 or 2 stalks, and that's where our fishing comes from. I mean, there were like 50 fish on that pod that I hooked that one.
Backwards. Look at the 360.
There's one. There's grass. I think it's a fish. It's a fish. It's a big one. I think so. It feels like a boot. No, that's a decent one. I got it. I got it.
Well, that's a little bigger than you think, I think.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That is a lot bigger than I thought it was. It feels like reeling on a boot out of this cold water.
Like a walleye?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a blade bait?
Lipless. Just really skinny lipless. There we go. A ton of fish out there.
You get bit on that one again. I might have to swap you out. It's a good one.
Uh-huh.
It's over 3 pounds.
Yeah.
I think that's bigger than the first one.
This is for sure bigger than that first one. Where's that scale?
Just right on the top. Here, sometimes it'll...
0. There you go. Oh yeah.
Stump.
341.
3.5 pounds?
3.5 pounder. Thanks, fish. Going back to the pond. Bye, buddy. They fight like a boot in this cold water. I did switch up to that Duo G-Fix lipless crankbait. It's just a lot thinner, so it vibrates a lot faster. It's more like a blade bait with rattles. And changed colors. Yeah, there's, oh my word, look at all the fish.
Dude, there's a lot out there, and you're gonna throw out about 100 of them till you get bit.
The key with this lipless so far is just really small hops. I mean, there's a ton of fish swimming around. Benefit of forward facing and 360, you can see them swimming around. But to get these fish to go has not been easy. Like, none of them have bit the bait really hard. Water's super, super cold. You're just kind of lifting it up into them. And so the key is just those really, really small lifts. They know you're there. I mean, they're aware of their surroundings, and so you're just basically trying to present the bait to them so they eat it.
Don't worry, I'll catch these ones.
I'm gonna see if
they're so cold.
I know, they're freezing cold. Well, and it looked like he was coming to, like he picked it up.
That was coming to me, like there's more down there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm not gonna say we're struggling, but we're not hammering on them yet. I think one thing, the nights get very, very cold, and then the upper daytime temps are in like the low 50s up into the mid 50 degree range. So this water temp at nighttime falls really hard, and then throughout the day it kind of starts to warm up. So we're hoping as the day goes on, as the weather gets a little bit warmer, these fish are going to turn on a little bit. But what we're finding so far is these fish are relating to very isolated patches of grass and pieces of cover, sort of on the drop off. We're catching them on that lipless. I was throwing that Spro Ruku Shad Jr. first, and then I switched up to that Duo. We're just going to keep messing around. We're going to come out here kind of off that drop and look for more patches of grass. That's where these bass tend to be hanging around, is that grass where all the bait fish are, and Jacob's already seeing them as soon as he dropped the trolling motor. So I'm going to get back to fishing and hopefully catch some more fish here pretty quick. I just like the way that grass here looks, that stuff.
Yeah, here in the grass is almost the same as you got.
Yeah, it was just shallow. It was just shallow.
But our biggest fish came out a little bit deeper, 12, 13 foot.
Yeah.
We started a little bit more right, so. Choked it, dude.
Dude, that's the way you want them to eat it, and that's a nice one. Good job. First cast in this area. Yeah.
2-pounder.
There you go.
I was literally dead stick to that, and he grabbed it. It was just sitting there.
And maybe the
Right below
deal.
the boat.
Yeah, it's like right here. There were like 3 or 4 more fish just chilling there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're right off my bait. They came up off the bottom.
Gracious. They're just all over that thing now. That sticks again?
Yeah.
Okay, I see you. There you go. There you go. Just as we said, why aren't we getting bit? That's a good one. You want the net? There we go.
Old trap.
Trapping them up. You looked like you had like sort of set up and then set up and then
Yeah, and then dropped
like,
it, grabbed it, dropped it, grabbed it. Thought it was a real crawfish.
It's crazy how red their lips are.
I know.
I mean, they're just all bright red. How do you catch one out of a patch of grass? and there's just one other patch of grass.
How has it been like that the whole day?
This year, I mean this time of year, I could see if it's summer.
Yeah, but in this time of year or the fall, there should be 15 right there.
Yeah.
It's like we pulled the weed patch.
That's big. No, it's not big, but it's a bass.
Not that one.
No, he hammered it.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's the deal.
You just got to talk bad about him.
Yeah.
Talk bad and end up biting. I thought he was big by the way he hit it. Thanks, bud. Whew.
Not a bad one.
No. Just gotta say, man, why aren't there fish here? I think we literally just gotta jump grass patch to grass patch.
We haven't caught more than 2 fish off grass patch. I got 2 on that one. We got 2 on the one over there. We caught 2 over there.
We just gotta talk trash on them, okay? That's all we gotta do. About a 3-pounder. Yeah, 2 3/4.
Dang near.
Bladed jig. Chatterbait. Thanks, fish. I will throw a bladed jig. That is a fun way to catch them.
Are you just kind of reeling it or are you dragging it?
No, I'm fishing it like a jig. And the last 2 bites came when I wasn't moving it. I'm pretty sure that's where I snagged the bass. I'm 99% certain that's where I snagged the bass. I should have. That's pathetic. I thought it was a lot bigger than a 2.5 pounder. I did think it was a giant. Yeah, it is a 3-pounder. Oh, Bill Dance, kiss him. Thanks, buddy.